Hi, I'm Mikkel from TimeBook, and I created TimeBook to help myself live a productive, happy, and successful life. Now, here are 10 daily habits that I learned from the greatest minds on how to become a better person, habits that I love to do daily or at least weekly, and maybe you get some good ideas on how you could make growth easy, convenient, and enjoyable for yourself. So let's jump into the habits and look over them one by one. You don't need to do them, all of them daily. It's not like all the successful people do these things daily, but they most certainly do some of these things daily. And different people like different things. And let's see what you will pick up from this. So let's look into it. To live with intention, I created myself the quarterly productivity planners. And there are two habits that help you live with intention. So the first one is to set a goal for the day. When you look into the TimeBook's productivity planners, then you see like different monthly and weekly planning things. But let's jump to the daily ones. So if you go to the daily ones, you see that there is this goal for today line. And I usually write down 1 to 3 goals for a day. Some people even write down 5, but let's stick to 1 to 3 because otherwise you will confuse yourself. And the point with this line is not only to figure out what you want to do with that day, but also to remember to really go towards it. For example, if I plan my days in the mornings, then I write down this brilliant idea in the morning. I schedule my day accordingly, but during the day it's easy to lose track on what was your intention for that day. And if you see it again, then you will remember to go towards it. Now, the second thing is to build great habits, and this is kind of the point of this whole video. Now, let's look into the build great habits line also. So build one habit at a time because there is so much in life to do. And if you write it down, then again you remember to do these things when you are looking at your schedule. And if you build one habit at a time, it takes like 21 to 90 days. Different studies show different results. But the key thing there is to be persistent. So if you are looking at your daily schedule and seeing that new habit line, then you remember to do these, for example, self-love exercises. Or whatever you are building right now. So, and building habits is not a one-day thing. It's like a longer process, as I said. So if you write down your good habit to develop with your weekly planning, then you will also transfer it to daily new habit lines and you will be more consistent in going towards your dreams. Now, let's jump into the real habits that are like more recognized as habits. So morning routines. I built this based on Robin Sharma 20-20-20 rule. So basically you do each of these habits for 20 minutes and that is the first hour of your day to start it right with good energy. And speaking of good energy, morning exercises. This really helps you start your day right with right energy. And just a few jumping jacks even get you going faster. Most people nowadays seem to be waiting for their coffee kick in the morning, but why not to do it in 10 seconds with jumping jacks and you're off on your way with good energy. Now the second habit in the morning routine is game plan. It's basically a day plan, but the key thing here is to choose to live the life the way you want to live, not how you think you are supposed to live. It's true that some things might feel like you don't want to do them, but if you know it's beneficial for you in long term, then you should do them. If you are doing them just out of habit, just out of status quo, that this is the way the things are said to be done, like go to college, get a good job, retire and enjoy life then you will notice that you really need to think what you really want to do. So set a smart goal for the day and then plan your day the way you want to live, because the way we live our days, so we live our lives. a life, and you should live it according to your terms. Now set a smart goal, plan your day, schedule meetings with people other than yourself, then schedule your tasks in, schedule some time for interruptions, stick to the plan, and at the end of the day include incomplete but important things into the next day's to-do lists, and also analyze your time usage. So make a game plan that you really want to live and do, that gets you excited and inspired, and not just exist on autopilot. Now to the fifth habit. The fifth habit is to learn new things, and that's why I created myself the TimeBook again, to consistently grow by learning from greatest minds. Now, if you watch the QR code in TimeBooks and you fill in the worksheets and then you really apply it, then you're off to a good path. But you can just go to YouTube and search for videos that you might find useful and work that way. Now, that is about living with intention and morning routines. As we go on with our days, then there are also daytime routines that could really benefit and upgrade your life quality. So, what are daytime routines? Well, one of these things is Pomodoro technique to stay focused and let me show you. To stay focused and fresh throughout the day. If you look at these small circles there, then these are Pomodoro checkboxes. And as you see, it's like on every 30-minute line. And if you work for 25 minutes and rest for 5 minutes, then you have better alertness, you have greater energy throughout the day. And before you start each of these 30-minute task slots, then you get to set the new intention, new focus, and that really does the trick. Now, these are the Pomodoro technique checkboxes. Another trick that I really love is the seventh habit, which is called power naps. People love to see this power naps circle or checkbox in their time books, because it's something people don't do, but we have done it as throughout the evolution. People have lived with power naps, but somehow nowadays people need to work hard and then they come home and don't do power nap, but just keep on existing with low willpower levels and low energy. I rather live 2 days in one and use power naps for that. There is so much, so many studies behind it, and so much good content about it. But in a nutshell, power nap for less than 26 minutes or more than 90 minutes. So that's the main tricks you should know about power naps. Let's jump to the evening routines. Workouts. Workouts is something that some people love to do in the morning. I personally find them somewhat exhausting and on one hand energizing, but on the other hand exhausting. So I rather do workouts in the evening after I using my brain for the whole day. And so workout to keep a healthy mind in a healthy body and keep yourself fit for life, let's say so. Now, the other thing is with the workouts that it doesn't need to be something you don't like. You can choose the sports you enjoy. If you want to do solo sports, go jogging alone or go swimming. It doesn't need to be jogging. It can be anything else too. So find your sports that you like. Maybe you're a team player. Maybe you want to play sports where you have teams like volleyball or basketball. Or maybe you just like jogging but not alone. So go jogging with a friend. Have discussions about finances and life and what else. Now, a lot of people go to gym, and good for you. I do enjoy gym, and so therefore I go to gym quite often. Now, reading is the ninth habit, and it's a great way to learn from legends to win faster. You get to basically pick the brains of your idols and figure out where you want to go in life, figure out how they succeeded in life, and what not to do in life, because you get to learn from the greatest minds if you want to. And reading could be a really enjoyable habit if you build it that way. You don't need to read books that you hate. Again, choose something you like. Meditation. Oh boy, this is a big topic for me. As a teenager, my mother brought me to this Silva method meditation camp, and I created like this laboratory in my head, and I got to ask advice from my advisors. Funnily, one of my advisors was Sean Connery on whatever reason. Maybe I saw it from a video or like a movie or whatsoever. But yeah, Sean Connery was one of my advisors as I was a teenager. And you really get to like get clear ideas if you do meditation. You can calm your mind, and that's something really powerful that you should experience at least once in life. You can do it right now by going to Google, like YouTube, and writing in guided meditation and see what's popular there. Or you can download the Headspace app or a Calm app and use these as guided meditations. And now let me give you one bonus daily habit that could improve your life instantly so much. It's basically gratitude. Every evening I write down 3 good things from the day, and I go to sleep with good energy, good feelings. And it doesn't necessarily need to be like something major, like for a lot of people it's getting married, for a lot of people it's winning a lottery. It could be something like the first sip of coffee in the morning. It could be like the fresh air. It could be like a workout with a friend. It could be whatever you liked from that day. So write down 3 good things every evening, and start to notice how awesome your life actually is. It's really easy to sleepwalk your life and be on autopilot, exist on autopilot, not noticing how great your life actually is. So those yelling kids maybe in your background might be the greatest moment of gratitude for you today. So yeah, write it down and enjoy your life. And if you want to do these things daily, then get yourself the TimeBook productivity calendars to make it more consistent for yourself, to make it convenient for yourself, and to really enjoy your progress. Making this little tick or a check mark into the checkbox gives an extra layer of gratitude, and just enjoy it. Do the things that you want to do, build the habits one by one, and don't overstress it. Make it easy for yourself. Like if you want to go to do the workouts, then maybe schedule it and maybe pack your things the last night, the night before, and just enjoy your life. That's what we are here to do. Enjoy it and improve life also for others. So if you know somebody who could benefit out from this video, send it to them. If you want to get somebody to work out, invite them to friendly sports of badminton or to a jog or cycling or whatever. Enjoy.